Edusoft Robotix. Comprehensive STEM and robotics solution.
Hello, students. Welcome to Edusoft Robotix. In this tutorial, we are going to learn OR logic with LED and push buttons. In OR logic, a gadget will only turn on if one thing happens or another thing happens. To understand this, let's look at a picture of a battery, two switches, switch A and switch B, and a light bulb. Here, the electricity in our battery will pass through the circuit reaching to the light bulb to turn it on. But to get there, they have to cross a bridge. In our circuit, they actually have two bridges they can choose from. There are 4 different scenarios. This is what we call a truth table in electronics. Case 1, here, nobody is pressing any switches. Since no electricity is passed through the circuit, the LED is not glowing. Case 2, switch A is pressed. As you can see here, the electricity is passing through circuit and reaching the LED. Thus, the LED is glowing in this case. Case 3, switch B is pressed. Similar to switch A, the electricity is also passing through the circuit and reaching the LED, making it glow again. Case 4, both switches are pressed. The electricity again passes easily through the circuit and the LED glows brightly. So, what is the secret to the OR rule? The light turns on if switch A or switch B is pressed. As long as at least one path is open, the electricity wins the race. So, let's start building the project. This is the RoboPitara kit. For this project, we are going to use the Junior Scientist kit. Take out a resistor box for a resistor, a breadboard, an LED, two push buttons, a 9-volt battery with cap, and some jumper wires. Step 1. Take your breadboard and place the push buttons on it as shown here. Step 2. Place an LED on the breadboard. Take a resistor and connect it to the long leg anode of the LED. Step 3. Use jumper wires to connect the one terminal of each push button to the positive power rail of the breadboard. Connect the other terminal of both the push buttons to the other end of the resistor connected to the LED. Step 4. Connect the short leg, cathode, of the LED to the negative power rail of the breadboard using a jumper wire. Step 5. Connect the wires from the battery cap to the positive and negative power rails of the breadboard. Attach the battery to the cap to supply the power to the circuit. Now that our circuit is done, it is time to see it in action.